Welcome, everyone, and good morning. This is Morning with Jesus, and I'm one of your hostesses, Barbara Grace Reynolds. Barbara Amazing Grace Reynolds. I have to remember to put that in there, especially when I'm working with DC. And this is a call that we have created to give you the opportunity to connect with the energy, the love, the light of Jesus, and to start your morning off with all of that love and light and happiness and joy and all the wonderful things in life. So we will start by introducing ourselves, and I will let DC go first so she can tell you about her fabulous self.
Thank you, Barbara. Amazing Grace. Hello, everyone. This is DC. I was born with the abilities that I have, and I'm also a channeler, a healer, and an empath. I've communicated with my loved ones on the other side, and I communicate with the angels, the Ascended Masters, and recently I've been connecting with a few celebrities as well on the other side. I've been to heaven. I've channeled healing messages from Jesus, and this, for me, has been so life-changing. I have a background in law enforcement. I've studied the martial arts. I'm a Reiki master in the Usui and Sakim methods of Reiki. I also teach Reiki. I'm certified with the American Federation of Certified Psychics and Mediums. And if you ask Joan Rivers, she'll tell you I'm certifiable. I've hung up my 357, and now love is my revolver. So my purpose is to help people in a loving way. Love is what I am. It's what I do. It's what I listen to. Good morning, everyone. This is DC Love.
Thank you, DC.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. I am Barbara Amazing Grace Reynolds. I am a freedom and empowerment life coach, and I use healing to help people release their old beliefs and accept truths from God. I also am a channel, and I've been a conscious channel for I don't even know how many years. So it was just from the divine that flowed through me out to whomever it is that they're meant to go through. And you can find out more about us at my website, divineguidedhealing.com. Just click on Morning with Jesus, and there's more buttons at the bottom of the page, both DC and myself. And we welcome you to get to know us, to see how we resonate with your life. We have to work with you on anything you need with. So that's an option. Just keep that in mind. Okay. So we will begin with our first message from Jesus, and I'm assuming that you have. DC, are you there?
Hello, Barbara. Are you still with us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but there's like sort of a little bit of like an echo.
Oh, I don't hear it.
So it's sort of like a little bit gargly. It's not as clear as it normally is.
Okay.
Now you sound better. I, in fact, have two messages, Barbara. I have one from Jesus that I channeled for today's show, and I also connected with Leonard Nimoy, and that was Spock on Star Trek. So I do have like two messages.
Wonderful.
If you'd like, I'd like to start off by giving the message that Jesus, channeled. Channeled for me to give to everyone. It was beautiful. It starts off, beloved ones, I am here to bring hope for this new day. Today, walk in confidence and believe that your future is bright. Where there is darkness, you will see everlasting light. Have faith and know all is well. Trust in me. Trust in my unfailing love for you, my child. My love for you shall light your path. You are not alone on your journey. I am always with you. You will feel my presence and love even through life's most difficult times. Allow me to come in and direct you when you are in the midst of life's trials. I will remain with you, leading you on the road ahead. Come to me and rest in my peace. I will renew your spirit. Know that I live inside you. Feel my power dwelling within you. Let my loving light permeate every fiber of your being. Let my knowledge fill you with love and peace and provide you with everything you need. Do not let any circumstance that you are going through intimidate you. You are always safe in my loving arms. It is time to rise above all that holds you back. You are so loved. Keep pushing ahead. Know that you can do all through Him who gives you strength. Through the good and the bad, I am always with you. Never will I leave you. Do not focus on the bad. Focus on the good. When you trust in me, you are always safe and provided for. I have a plan for your life. Walk in faith, allowing me to shine my love upon you and within you. Listen to my voice and follow me. Focus on me and feel the joy my presence brings. I will light the way before you. Grow strong in the light and trust that I will guide you on your journey. Know that I will always be with you. Walk with me and you will find peace, love, and hope. Allow my presence to give you the strength to do the unimaginable. My grace is all that you will ever need. Beloved ones, this is your time. You are here to shine your light upon the world. Embrace all that you are. You have a divine calling. It is now time to be the loving example you are meant to be. You are deserving of all the good life has to offer. Be open to all of this. Feel the love and light that engulf you. Listen to your heart. Follow the power of my love that is flowing through you. Step out of your comfort zone and be the amazing, unique source of love that I created you to be. Commit to being fully present. Your time is now. Answer the call. As a child of God, this is your destiny. I will be with you every step of the way. We are all the great I am. I love you, Jesus. And that was the message that I channeled for today from Jesus, Barbara.
Wonderful. So do you want to read the other one now?
Yes, the other one, like I said, I connected with Leonard Nimoy, and you may remember him as the character Spock on Star Trek, and this is what he had to say. A life is like a garden. Perfect moments can be had, but not preserved, except in memory. Keep your precious memories in your heart. The memories we have are a gift to be cherished. Don't live in the past. Carry your memories into the future. Now is a time when everyone is needed to come together to bring peace to our world. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall heal the earth. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place for generations to come. Be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly. Listen to what others have to say. Remember, we are all individuals. Please do not compare yourself to another. You have your own unique gifts to share with the world. Be humble. Focus on your path. Stay true to who you are. Listen to the advice of your elders, for they are filled with wisdom of their age. Nurture your spirit. Live your life with purpose and vision. Your life is filled with continued growth and new beginnings. You are a work in progress. There is no beginning and no end. Be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. Be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and in the noisy confusion of life, let peace remain in your soul. Strive to be happy. Seek out the happiness that is within you as well as around you. There is a time for everything. For everything there is a season. A time to rest is a time to cease using energy. It is a time to restore, rejuvenate, and breathe. How do you rest in such a fast-paced and exhausted world? Man acts highly illogical. Why would you work continuously without rest, thinking so much about money when in fact you can't take it with you? Life is more than just money. Please know, your life is worth much more than that. You may find that having is not nearly as pleasing a thing as wanting. You often manage to obtain that which you do not really want. Be grateful for your family and friends. Be grateful for all the beautiful people that are in your life. Use your time wisely. Time waits for no man. Life must be lived forward, but can only be understood backwards. You are here to experience the reality of your existence. Search for tomorrow among the ashes of yesterday. Look for a spark to ignite the passion of your dreams. Can a camera truly capture a moment in time? when it's unable to capture itself or its user in that moment. I ask each of you to live each moment to the fullest. Dance as if no one is watching. Give your best each day. By living in the present, you have the ability to enjoy each day and to find true fulfillment. Start today. Remain in the present. Remember, it's the journey, not the destination that matters. No challenge is too great if you plan ahead and have pointy ears. I ask each of you to start living your life, leave a legacy, make a difference in the world. I feel a need to deliver my message to all of you. I could not deprive you of the revelation of all that you could accomplish together. You are never alone. I have been and always shall be your friend. Let us explore this journey together. I have gone to the final frontier, continuing my mission to explore strange new worlds, seeking out new life and civilizations, boldly going where no one has gone before. Live long and prosper. Leonard Nimoy gives me the Vulcan salute, and he is gone.
That was wonderful.
Thank you. I mean, it's amazing, and
interesting
I
messages.
couldn't. It is interesting. I mean, and I am not a creative person, so this is, of course, all of this is channeled because I could never even think of something like this.
I understand.
Yeah, it's just so. Well, it's new to me. Like with the stars, it's just like I've only been doing it a short time, and every time I channel one of them, I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is like so amazing. So I'm really enjoying it. And Barbara, for myself personally, people have asked like about my channelings. I don't ask whoever it is, like coming from the other side, I don't ask them questions. I just open myself up, and I allow them to give me what they want to share with the world.
Yeah. That's great. And I can understand that because, when I am opening up to whoever's channeling through me, I don't ask them questions. I assume that they know what they want to talk about.
Right.
And some people find that really strange because some people are always asking questions. And there was a time when I was always asking questions. But now I accept.
Right. I mean, I do too. I just don't feel, I really don't know like these stars, and I feel like it's an honor to just be the person that's bringing the message through. And for some odd reason, I've gotten quite a few times, I'm the only one listening. When I ask, like, why me? The only one listening, I'm like, oh my gosh. And even it started like with Joan Rivers as far as the stars are concerned. I mean, I keep getting like, I'm the only one listening. Like, oh my goodness.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad you're there for them to talk through then because I know how frustrating it is to talk and have no one listen.
It is.
I'm sure every parent out there knows exactly how frustrating that is.
But it's just, I feel so blessed to be able to, bring messages from Jesus and then from the stars as well. It's something for me, like I said, it's a new thing and I'm just like so amazed.
Yes, it is. It's hard to describe to people what it feels like to do what we do.
Yes.
I have a real tough time with that, and yet because people ask me that, and I'm like, well, actually now it feels normal, but I'm not sure, how to convey to somebody. It's nothing strange or weird. It doesn't, send chills up my spine or anything like that. When my guidance flows through me, whomever it is, it's comfortable. It's loving.
It is. And it's not only loving, it's sometimes absolutely crazy. Like, from my perspective, I channeled Joan Rivers on Sunday, and she woke me up at 6 o'clock in the morning, And she and Phyllis Diller came in, and I was like, oh my goodness, and I was thinking, like, why are you coming in so early? She said, well, you wake up, early for mornings with Jesus, so she figured, like, she could do the same thing. So I ended up laying in bed, and I was laughing and laughing, and I channeled her and Phyllis Diller. They came in, and I felt like I was in the middle of a comedy act. It was so crazy.
Well, that's a great way to wake up with laughter.
Yeah, they went back and forth, and there was like one joke after the next, and it was like hysterical.
Well, it's wonderful that you can laugh at life and just enjoy. That's what we all need to learn, that it's okay to just laugh and enjoy.
Definitely. And they say laughter is the best medicine, and I believe that.
Yeah.
My husband, I think at times I'm crazy because it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in bed laughing hysterically, And I just said, I'm connecting with Joan Rivers, and he leaves. It's like, okay. Been there, done that. He just goes on his way.
Well, he knows he's married to someone who has a unique communication skill, so that's just part of his life with you.
Yeah, part of the craziness. He doesn't put it in such beautiful, words, but
Well, at least he's willing to accept it. That's what's important.
Yes. Oh, definitely. But I've just, like I said, since I've connected with Joan, my life has not been boring. I mean, she just pops in whenever she feels like popping in, and of course I missed you on Thursday, and I missed everyone. And I ended up, like I said, Joan Rivers, she every now and then she pulls the rug from beneath me, and she did it again last Thursday. So it's crazy. It's just like a crazy life.
Well, at least it's always interesting.
Yes, it is interesting. I mean, she ended up like she pulled a good one on me last Thursday. Here I'm in the waiting room at the doctor's, and I'm thinking about our show. And I just wanted to call and listen. I just wanted to be there with you because I'm like, oh, my gosh, I would so much rather be with Barbara on our show, and I'm sitting in the doctor's office really upset. I'm thinking I'm missing my show. That's all I could focus on. And we went inside, my husband and I, we go like for routine exams every 6 months. And the nurse, she takes our weight, and she takes us in the room, asks, has anything changed, takes our vitals and everything, and then she leaves, and the nurse practitioner comes in, and she looks, at us and says, hi, hello, it's been so long since I've seen you guys. I've had a baby since you've seen me. We congratulate her. And then she's saying, how is your family doing? And we talked a short time about our grandchildren. And then she looked at my chart, and she just, like, her face, like all the expression on her face that was happy left. And she said, oh, my goodness. She said, I'm really concerned about your weight. You've gained some weight since I've last seen you. And then she proceeded to ask about my family history. And she's saying, as soon as you leave the office, I want you to go and have blood work done, And I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, I know I've probably gained maybe 4 pounds. So she's just going on, and I'm like, I said, excuse me, but how much weight have I gained? And she looked really stern at me. She said, you have gained over 60 pounds. And I'm like, oh, my goodness, what? That is, like, so impossible because that's like half of my body weight. And then she just stopped, and she looked down again. And what the nurse had done, Barbara, is the nurse wrote down my husband's weight in my chart. So I knew that was Joan, getting me out of the serious mode because I was sitting in the waiting room thinking about you and our show. And she just, she pulled another one on me. So the nurse, the PA, she laughed and everything. And I laughed. I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, this is like really crazy. Joan, this is a little bit too much in the morning, But I'm thinking, my goodness, like you're concerned about all this weight, and and I may have gained a couple pounds, but I'm thinking, did I gain a couple pounds because it is now colder weather and I have a lot more clothes on, So I was happy that, like she let all that go and everything, but I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like so you're concerned about this amount of weight. And she never said anything to my husband, you know. It was his weight that she was talking about, you know. So I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So I'm so happy that I immediately at the doctor's office, within a matter of minutes, I lost like half a person. So I said to my husband, you know what, when it's lunchtime, we're going to Burger King. And we went to Burger King, and I had a Whopper, and I had fries, and I had onion rings.
Oh,
So I celebrated my weight loss.
that is funny. And that also shows that sometimes we get so caught up in what we're reading that we don't trust what we're seeing. Because if you had actually gained 60 pounds, you would have looked vastly different. You would have looked like a little butterball turkey. And you don't.
Yeah.
So she should have looked at you and seen that. But she was looking at the scientific proof that said you'd gained 60 pounds.
Definitely. I mean, it was
Amazing.
funny. And she herself said the same thing, Barbara. You know, so I was like, oh, my goodness. I said to my husband, I've learned two things. I should never go to the doctor with you. That's number one. And going to the doctor can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah, that's true.
I said, oh, my goodness. I was like so alarmed and thinking, what is going on here? But then we're driving home. I said, you know what? She never touched upon the weight that she was so concerned about. It's your weight, you know. So he laughed at me. He continued that joke for several days. He went to the bakery. He got me an enormous amount of baked goods. I'm like, what are you doing?
Giving you your 60 pounds back.
Try it. He was trying. I said, I'm not going there. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'm glad you're okay and that everything turned out good and that Joan got you to lighten up.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, well, Jesus is ready to give his message, so if you're ready.
Definitely.
Just have to blow my nose a little bit. Okay. My beloveds, this is a new day, a new beginning for your life. I know that I've told you before that every day is a new beginning, and you can start anything you want to at any time. It's just a matter of choice. And I want to say it again, because I really want you to hear me. You are not predestined for failure. It's just not possible. You see, because in every moment of your existence, you are making choices. And depending on the choices you make, you are creating what you are experiencing. And since there's no one else that can determine what it is you are going to think, be, accept, reject, how can anything be predestined? You really do have the freedom of choice. It is one of the gifts that God has given to you. And we encourage you to take advantage of it. To seriously spend some time every day deciding what it is you want to create. Spend some time every day looking at your beliefs. And if you don't know what you believe, look around you. Because everything you've created in your life is based on your beliefs. So if you are sitting there feeling miserable or sick or downtrodden, those are your beliefs. You believe that your life is supposed to be that way. There is within you something that someone has put in there, programmed, that says that you deserve less. This isn't truth. This is a belief. And there is a vast difference between the two. So if you change the belief, you change the experience. the more you move into the truth. And you can learn the truth by simply looking within your heart, by simply asking any of us to come and show you the truth. We wait for you to ask because we know that showing you when you haven't asked does no good because you won't see it. Something we've learned through all of the many years that we've been assisting others. When people are in the physical form, we often try to show them what it is they're actually looking for, but they don't see it. Because it's not until you consciously make the decision to allow your life to change, to allow your eyes to be open, to allow yourself to see, that you will actually see it, hear it, get it. So ask. Ask us to show you what it is that you are looking for. Ask us to reveal the truth to you. And we will do so. And we will do so in many different ways. Because we want to make sure that you get it. You ask and you will receive. You will always receive what you ask for. Always. One of the things that many of you do is you ask and you have expectations about exactly how you're going to get it. And we would ask that you not waste your time in such a way. You see, because we don't have the limitations that you do. We can bring you answers in a million different ways. So your expecting one way in particular actually limits what you get. You don't need to limit yourself. You truly don't. You live in a world filled with abundance. And most of you never see it, never experience it, never know it. Because you have all of these beliefs that say that there isn't enough. Why would God create a world where there wasn't enough? Seriously. Why would God ever create a world where there wasn't enough? God loves you. Everything that God does comes from love. And that love is there in such abundance that God makes sure that there's always enough for every single one of you. And just because you can't figure out how doesn't change the fact that it's there. So let go of those beliefs that your life is meant to be limited, because it's not. Or that you are meant to suffer or struggle, because you're not. Or that you are meant to be racked with disease, because you're not. Beliefs. And those beliefs do not bring joy and happiness into your life. So why not let them go? Ask us to reveal the truth to you. Ask us to help you to see. We can inspire you to take the steps that are going to change your life if you ask. And when you receive that inspiration, take the steps. That's really all there is to it. You have assistance. You have more assistance than you ever imagined. This is your life. What is it that you really want to create? Think about it. And ask. And as they say in many of the commercials, operators are standing by. We love you. Be well.
Oh, that was so beautiful, Barbara.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can just see all these little angels with these little headsets on, little switchboard. We help you,
Yeah. And what I'm getting is that everyone has to realize that your life is your message to the world. That's what the angels are telling them now. And I'm getting a quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
That's true.
So we're just asked to remember, just every day, just like be grateful, and when we're grateful, it's beautiful. It's the key to being happy. Wake up and, be grateful. Count your blessings. And the first thing you could be grateful for is, every morning you wake up and you open 2 gifts and they're your eyes, We have so much to be grateful.
Yes, we do. Well, we've given everybody some food for thought. For some reason, the word food would not come into my head. Okay. So I think that's it for today. Will we be back Thursday, DC, since it's a holiday?
Okay, it's a holiday. I don't think I'm going to be able to come back Thursday. It is Thanksgiving. And I, of course, will be, I'm sure you will be cooking.
Yes, I will be. So we will be back on the 1st of December. Wow, that sounds like a long time from now.
It does. It does. But in the meantime, I just hope everyone is happy and they stay happy in the present moment. And I think that's really like the key to things is just, stay in the present moment because that's the only moment we have at the time.
That's true. So I hope everyone enjoys the holiday and that you actually look at what it is you're thankful for. And be sure that when you make a list of every wonderful thing in your life, you include you.
Beautiful.
And we will talk to you on December the 1st. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Bye.